Hello! Thank you so much for stopping by the Random Green Podcast. If you saw the intro there, well, not the intro. Well, yeah, actually the intro. I will be examining if today's our podcast are overrated or underrated. Now you can look at it in different ways, but I figured I have to analyze it and really examine it and really truly look at the situation. Uh, really with the complexic nature of it. I really have to look at the complexities and the intensities of it all. Now, I would have to say that podcasts are extremely underrated. They're the most essential thing in the universe. Really. I mean, you think about it, podcasts are amazing. You could listen to podcasts while you watch gridiron football. You could listen to podcasts while playing video games. Yes, you could listen to podcasts just about doing anything. You could listen to podcasts at work. I know individuals that listen to podcasts at work. I bet you didn't know that. You're probably blown away with awe and wonder. You're probably perplexed. It's amazing. I know. It's truly amazing. Yes. And one of the things about podcasts, at work, you can listen to them and it makes a day go by faster. Who wants a slow day at work? Eventually, it's going to be it's slow enough anyway at work. Days go by slow, especially at work. But you can make it more enjoyable and maybe a little faster by listening to podcasts. Now, that's one thing about podcasts on my channel is that I'm able to talk about different things, random things. After all, my YouTube name is Random Green, and that's actually my real name. I actually changed my name to Random Green. So that was pretty cool. I changed it. I went down to the government office and I changed it to Random Green. So yeah, it's a beautiful thing. Podcasts. I personally think that they're underrated and they need to be explored in a little more. Certainly, it's and I wish they would do a little more with podcasts, make video podcasts. Like this is a video podcast, but actually, why does a podcast have to be where you don't see the person's face? It's very interesting that, well, not very interesting. It's kind of upsetting in a way. It's really not upsetting. It is what it is. The sayings. Speaking of sayings, that's a saying that probably is overused. It is what it is. There's just so many sayings out there that, again, is what it is. What other sayings out there that are, if it's not broke, don't fix it, or, but a lot of times everything is broken. We live in a society where a lot of things are just broken, and you got to fix it, so it's very interesting podcast. What else is broken in the system? Well, sports. A lot of sports programs out there are broken, and you wonder if some of these programs in sports, specifically gridiron football, if they ever are they ever going to get better? Are they ever going to improve in their field of gridiron football? I mean, sometimes you have to look for the little things, just little games like where they're able to improve, and that way it's a good thing. If they improve, of course, it's a good thing. But the podcasts are underrated, but the thing is, I wish one thing about podcasts is they would expand upon them. They would expand upon the podcast and really go in depth into the podcast because, again, podcasts are something, I think they're a wave of the future. Basically, a podcast is basically like the radio. So in some ways, radio and podcasts will help each other. You know, in fact, there's radio stations. That's where a lot of the podcasts are at, is a radio station. But anyway, I'd like to thank everybody for coming on this podcast. And again, for the record, I think podcasts are underrated. All right. Thank you very much for stopping by the Random Green channel. Have a great day.